Hey everyone, I'm Janet. Welcome back. Today's class is a morning energizer for the hips. And our hips are kind of what drive us through the world, help us move forward, and it's a great way to start your day. So we're going to start in a squat. Get straight into it. So if you have that ability to kind of go into your full malasana, go for it. Otherwise, you're going to start, in about like I call it half malasana or half squat. And so you can stay here, hands on hips, and that's more accessible. And so wherever you are, just close your eyes for a moment, just be there. And just start to feel into that sense of a root or moving from the ground up, feet into the legs, into the hips, creating a firm sense of foundation for your day, a place to move from. And deep breath in and out. Reach your arms forward wherever you are, and you're gonna go up as slowly as you can. Good, feeling into all the challenging sticky bits. It's totally fine. Good, and then wiggle your feet parallel, hands to the heart. Inhale, interlace hands, elbows wide. And exhale, press the palms forward around your back. Keep the legs firm. Reach your arms up, full body yawn, ground from the toes up through the inner arches, inseam of the legs, all the way through the fingers, and then interlace your hands behind your back. Punch the fist down, lift your chest. And then exhale, fold forward all the way. Release your arms, step your right foot back, lower your knee. Reach your arms up, press your palms, so just a nice low lunge. Lift the back of the heart and magnetize your front foot toward your back knee. So the legs are engaging, firming in towards the center. One more breath. And release your hands all the way down. Half split, straighten your front leg. And hips and hamstrings are so connected. Everything's connected. It's hard to just isolate just one thing. And pull the chest forward. Melt down, dig the heel down, flex the toes back. Good. Lift the chest. Bring both hands inside of your left foot. Slide your left foot over to the left. So you're from the front, it looks like this, little half straddle. Good. And then start to walk your hands forward, melt the chest down. And you're going to start to get into your inner left, the thigh, the inseam of the leg. 2 breaths here. And walk your hands in. Step your left knee back to meet your right, and then step to plank. Good, full body warm up. Thighs press up, squeeze your butt, and the back of your head is in line with the scapula, the sacrum, and then lower all the way down. Point your toes. Hands by the ribs, lift your chest. Good, stay here, lift your hands to hover, squeeze the elbows in, so you're using your back body strength. All those little extensor muscles. Slide the wrists back so they're underneath the elbows. 3. Holding things is such a good way to energize and heat the body. 2. And then release all the way down. And tuck your toes, either press to your knees or fully to plank. And then downward facing dog. And breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your left leg. Open your toes to the left so your hip opens. Lift your leg higher, squeeze the left glute, and then bend your knee. Lift your knee higher. And then draw your knee into your chest. Step between your hands. Bend into your front knee. Frame the foot with your hands. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, straighten. Movements of lunge. This never get old for me. Bend the knee. Drop into the rhythm. And straighten. Again, bend. And straighten. Bend into your front knee. Bring both hands inside of the foot. And then in your little lizard lunge, you start to go forward and back. Forward and back. And then take your right hand down. Reach your left arm up. Press your right thigh up. And so the pelvis is stable. Firm the left hip into the right inner thigh. Reach your left arm up. Good. And then circle the hand back and down all the way. Both hands inside of your left foot. Turn your left toes out. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Squat. Reach your arms forward. Same thing. Start to lift slowly. All the way. Move through the tough bits. All right, working through to create a more solid, a stronger foundation for yourself by doing hard things. Turn those toes forward, hands to heart. Breathe in, interlace hands, elbows wide. Exhale, press the palms forward, round your back. And again, breathe from the soles of the feet up through the fingers. Lift. And then take the hands behind your back. Fist down, lift the sternum. And fold forward all the way for your legs. Release your hands. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. Pull the chest forward halfway. And then exhale, wing the elbows out towards the side. Firm the outer hips in. Take the weight forward to the toes. A deep breath in, straighten the arms. Good, and then step your left foot back. Lower your knee. Reach your arms out, press your palms. Magnetize the feet. Front foot to back knee. Squeeze your left glute to open the front of your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, drop that right hip down. Good, and then circle the arms down. Half split. Straighten your front leg. Flex the toes towards your face. Pull the chest forward. And fold. And breathe in. And out. Bring both hands inside of your right foot. Slide your right foot to the right. Good. And then start to walk your hands forward. So you're working into that inner thigh. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. And come back up. Walk your hands back. Step your right knee back. Step to plank. Good. Firm your legs, firm your glutes. You're doing great. Actively press away to lift the shoulders. And the whole time you resist, keep using your legs. All the way down. Point your toes. Hands by the ribs. Lift the chest. Just like we did before, lift your hands to hover. Good, then lift your legs to hover. Squeeze your legs towards straight. So you're activating your glutes. You're using them, the hamstrings. So we don't just open them, we strengthen them. So we have that stability. To reach your arms back, hold for 3. Squeeze the hands towards each other. Keep the arms straight. 2. Good. And then you're going to slide the hands by the ribs, feet down, either just cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Center the left foot. Lift your right leg high as it will go. And then you rotate the toes out towards the side so the femur bone moves in the hip socket. And then you can lift your leg higher. Squeeze your right under glute. Bend your knee. Heel towards the butt. Squeeze the hamstring. Lift your knee. And then draw your knee into your chest. Step between your hands. Come to your fingertips. Breathe in, sternum forward, back thigh lifts. Exhale, straighten, front leg, big toe down. Bend, heart forward. Exhale, straighten. One more, bend. And straighten. Bend into your front knee, both hands come inside of the foot. Good, and start to move forward and back into the lunge, kind of getting into the grinds a little bit more, like when you think of hips, you think of lizard. Good, and then find that sense of coming to center, left hand down, right arm up, easy twist. Press the back thigh up, so you are rotating from the stability of your legs. The legs don't move, they're in cement. Take one more breath. Circle your right hand back and down. Bring both hands inside. Turn your right toes out. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Malasana. Reach your arms forward and slowly stand up. One vertebrae at a time. Good. Bring your hands to your hips, wiggle the feet parallel. And a little bit of balancing just to continue building that steadiness even when you're on one foot. Start to shift the weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee up toward your chest. Flex your right toes. Drop your right hip down. Press your skull back. Firm your left thigh. Deep breath in. And open the knee towards the right, just 45 degrees. Drop that right hip down. Squeeze the left hip in. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back to center. Both hands to hips. Kick the leg forward. Lift that shin as high as it will go. Leg is active. And then slowly lower the foot all the way down. Shift the weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee into your chest. Flex the toes. Press your right thigh back. Inhale fully. And then start to open the leg towards the left, 45 degrees. So don't open it so much that the pelvis starts to move. The pelvis is stable, faces forward, and just the leg moves in the hip socket. Press your right thigh back. Squeeze your right butt cheek. One more breath here. Come back to center. Both hands to your hips. Kick your leg forward. Hold and breathe. 3, lift the leg higher. 2, right leg is straight. Lower the foot all the way down. Inhale, circle the arms this time. Press the palms. And then exhale, fold forward, swan dive. Breathe in, halfway lift. Slide the hands underneath your feet, Padahastasana or gorilla pose. Toes to wrist creases. And then press your big toe mound into that perfect little nook where your big thumb pad, inner palm is. Breathe in. And then you can relax your head, but draw the shoulders away from the ears, elbows either to the side or wrap them around to the back. If you want a little bit more wrist, you pick. Personalize it for what you need. Good, and then just release. Breathe in. Shake out the wrists. Turn your toes out. You're going to take your arms out to the side. Bend your knees. So you're going to come into a squat, but your forearms come behind your knees. Yeah, and then So from the front, this is what it looks like. And your toes come out to the side and you just go side to side. And it's just like a little massage for the forearms, and you're juicing a little bit. It's like you're kind of juicing into the hips. There's a little bit more movement, freedom. Good. And then you're going to come all the way down to your butt. Feet down, spine all the way down. And place your feet down. Take your hands long. Okay. You're going to wiggle your left foot a little bit towards the middle. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Figure 4. That's not what you think. Deep breath in. Lift your hips up. Good. Tap your butt down. Inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. Tap your butt down. Good. And then lift. Get into that left glute. 5. And lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. Last one. And lift. Extend your right leg long. Tap the toes forward. Lift it back up to the ceiling. 5. Keep that left hip working. 2. Left glute. 3. The pelvis doesn't move. 2. Didn't think you were going to do Pilates, did you? 1. Lift. Good. Release that right foot. And then roll all the way down. Sometimes it's good to just kind of like intensify and focus your energy on something quite specific. Good. And then take your left ankle on top of your right knee. So it's just a little bit of toning, a little bit of fire to wake up your lower body, anything that's still dormant. Deep breath in, and exhale, lift your hips all the way up. Feel your right glute work. Good. Tap your hips down, and then lift back up. Down, and lift. Good. 5. Squeeze. 4. Pelvis is stable. Hips are level. 3. 2. 1. Lift. Extend your left leg long. Tap the toes down. Lift it all the way back up. 5. Try not to let your hips drop. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Good. Lift. Good. Lower your left foot. Deep breath in. Even the feet. And then come all the way down. Great. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then take your left thigh on top of the right. Eagle or Gomukhasana legs. Just hug your knees in. You can grab opposite shins if you want. Totally up to you. If you prefer figure 4, take that. This just has a sense of coming towards center. Good. So we're going to move into a twist. So you'll just take your arms wide. Left leg is on top. You'll take the hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. And you can always use a block or pillow underneath your knees. Or if that's too much, you can just unravel your legs and stack them. It's a great option. You pick. I love reclined twists because they're kind of like a bit of a multitasker. They obviously work into the spine, but you also get a twist into your chest or a stretch into your chest, and then also your outer hip. Good. Come back to center. Squeeze your legs and your core to come back, and then cross your right thigh on top of your left. Hug your knees in. Other side. Gomukhasana on your back. Again, you can grab your shins or your ankles. Whatever works for you. And then you'll just release your arms out to a T. Take your hips to the right, drop your knees over to the left. And again, you can just stack the legs if that feels better. And come back to center. Come to Shavasana. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. You can stay and rest and integrate. Soak it up. Your hips and your legs and everything needs to be worked through challenge, loved through engagement, but also loved through rest. Find a sense of ease wash over your entire body. You can stay for as long as you possibly can. Otherwise, wake up your fingers, toes, big full body stretch. Hug your knees in, roll to the side. Gently press yourself up. Bring your hands to your heart. And just feel into your foundation, your sit bones, your legs, your feet, whatever's touching the ground. Feel the sense of earth and that rooting down to rise up quality. Deep breath in and out. And bring the thumbs to your forehead and just take a deep breath. Namaste. Have an amazing day.